So, hello everybody, I am Myopic. We are going to play some Ultrakill at 5 AM because I have nothing else to do with my life, apparently. So, what level should we try today? We shall try Then Fell the Ashes. This level in particular, it's like a lucid dream. Smile. It's like a lucid dream. Back when the first time I tried it, I was with a buddy of mine. We were just talking about life, but I had to be silent because I had to lock in for some reason. It was that part with the gutter man, where the entire room just decides to turn itself into lava. It's a really tough section, but once you nail it down, or well, you just know how to fly, then it really doesn't become a problem. These sentries are evil. It's not that they are impossible to deal with, but you have to up your speed. They are your target priority, basically. Alright, so this guy over here. While other levels teach you how to fly, this should assume that you know how to fly. I just know how to use the jackhammer a little bit. That Miku beam would have ended my life. There we go. I like the green bubbles. They remind me of health points that I don't have. This is the part where it becomes a lucid dream. The music on this on this level is so good. I could spend days, hours just listening to it without a stop in the world. Oh, no, I'm drowning in lava. No, God. I ran out of shifts. There's a lot of things that I don't like in life. Remember, always underestimate your enemies. And be passive when you don't have to be passive. Otherwise, how are you going to get better at the game? Just let them hurt you. So there's a male, I think it's male. There's a male skull, and the skulls are made by one of the bosses that you find in, what's it called, in Wrath. So is there a female ferryman? That's my question. Probably is. Oh, what? Oh. Look at them. So parryable. I deserve that. Bop. Bop. There we go. That deals quite a bit of damage. Hijo de tu fregada, Mike, pero no tienes nada mejor que hacer, ¿verdad? Ah, sorry. I was born with the ability to speak Spanish. I regret that decision. 14 kills, nice. Let's... Bro. Oh, I am so washed. Again? Oh, my goodness. I mean, I can talk a little bit of history. Let's see. Oh, one of my favorite topics. My goodness, how did you... ¿Cómo fregados puedes disparar la torreta cuando estás en la cobertura, por el amor de Dios? Pues no tienes nada mejor que hacer, ¿verdad? Así te diseñaron. I'm sorry for the crash out. Yeah, I think... Oh my god. So, there is some funny snippets on Mexican history. We had a war called the Cristero War. The Cristero War was... Well, it has a lot of interpretations. It's still a messy topic nowadays. Especially with all the laws and the government and a lot of non-interesting stuff. So, the Cristero Wars happened because a certain Mexican president called Plutarco Elias Calles decided, hey, let's go ahead and try to, tell the church to no longer control our internal politics. The church saw this, and as it was imposed, was interpreted as no more, no more religion, basically, a state imposed state atheism, which the Catholic Church saw as no good. The Christians saw no good, and the atheists probably were celebrating. Nonetheless, the people only got one message. That message is they want to ban Christianity and they want to start persecuting Christians. There's a whole thing about revelations, about persecutions and stuff like that. If you're a Christian, it's pretty common. But oh well. So that happened, and you have one of the messiest civil wars in Latin America. You had around 100,000, I believe. Yeah, 100,000 Mexican soldiers fighting against militias, guerrilla militias to be exact. And somehow the Mexican army ended up trading negatively against the partisans, which make me wonder who was leading them. The guerrilla tactics of the Cristeros must have been insane. But during that war, it's not confirmed, but it is rumored, and well, I'm all down for the fantasy history, that there has been a very high chance that the Confederates, yes, those Confederates, are part, or were part of the Civil War, fighting in the side of the Mexican government. And then you had the Irish, who decided to fight for the Catholic Church. It was quite the experience, you could say. But again, living in that time, it's a Mexico that just recovered from the Civil War, or well, the Revolution. Very messy times. The interwar period, technologies were arising. Oh well. The war ended in kind of like a truce between the church and the state, where the state decided, okay, probably this was too much. Let's go ahead and back off. And so they did for a bit. And that a bit lasted for like 2 years before they decided, you know what? Cristero War Part 2. And in that Cristero War Part 2, they, they didn't really do much. It only lasted like months at best. Or a year for the longest. And that Cristero War left open this scar on the nation a little bit more before they had to, a certain president, which is called Lázaro Cárdenas, decided, you know what, let's go ahead and fix this problem. And by fixing this problem, I mean guaranteeing a fair separation of church and state, and which is the current societal laws that we have over religion nowadays, giving freedom of speech, but not removing the official religion of Mexico as Christianity or Catholicism. I don't know. Very messy times, which, no, in Mexico we had a very happy ending for those Cristero Wars. After that, there was a chance for a third Cristero War, but Lázaro Cárdenas, which is known to be the best recognized as one of the best Mexican presidents by historians and nationalist historians alike, was able to tread the waters carefully. Like, imagine having to be a governor of a nation that's you have guerrillas, you have pending revolutions. It's just insane the amount of politics that you had to do to just keep a state afloat. I really like to believe that that the guy tried to do everything democratically, but it's, oh my god. But the guy decided tried to do everything democratically, but you can never guarantee it nowadays, especially in a Latin American country. I think I know something that I can talk about. Let's see. Let's talk about fraud. One more. Let's talk about treachery. What? What is treachery? Why are you treacherous? At least From what I know from the next layer is that it's not going to be the conclusion from Ultrakill, I believe. Like, we have enough material to make a part 2 of the game. And, oh boy. ¿Por qué? In Treachery, who do I personally believe that's going to be the, the main bad guy for P3? Everybody's saying that it's going to be Ulysses or Odysseus, as his name in Greek. It would be fun. It would also be fun to see some Roman characters there. Like, when I say some Roman characters, anybody from Rome can go there, because oh my goodness, that empire was treacherous as hell. Judas could go there as well, but I don't think Kakira is going to want to do Judas. Would be too easy. You see, violence was quite accurate. The best, well, at least it's the best way that a layer could have been implemented without breaking too much the lore of Ultrakill. But apart from violence, you also have greed, so it's going to be a snow level. Snow levels, not my personal favorite. I don't like white maps. I wouldn't mind if it was all gray. Like this, for example. This is okay. Gray is okay. Now, turn down the colors, please. Put this guy here. Skadoosh. 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 And you're dead. You're not dead. You're in fact very much so alive. I'm going to change that. There we go. Okay, here comes the fun part of the mission. I don't know. Ain't no way, I just hurt myself. No puede ser cierto. ¿Por qué, Señor? Padre nuestro que estás en el cielo, santificado sea tu nombre, sea tu voluntad como es en el cielo, aquí en la tierra. ¿Por qué? Oh, I'm just going to finish the level. Oh, no, please, no, please, no, please, por favor, yo te quiero mucho, no te quiero destruir, te quiero matar. I know you don't like me, just say it, don't treat me like this. Our marriage could never happen. You were too weak, let me go. This is an okay dive, I think. That was a good parry. Parry the parry. I did not parry the parry. Jeez Louise, what is wrong with you? ¿Por qué? Oh my. Who designed this level? You're a masochist. Hellish. So that's stun right away. Next up is agony. Where? It's so red, I cannot see. Go. Oh, that attack again. It's that attack again, I swear to God. Wait a here. Or oh my, I don't think the sword killed me. No, it was that attack. Why? How did I get stuck? Please die, please, just die, please. Oh my God, no, not again. Let me go, please. Please, I don't ask anything else from you. Oh my goodness gracious Christ almighty. Jeez Louise, man. Oh. Well, that's going to be the conclusion for today. Thank you so much for watching the video, for listening to my yapping. I hope you learned I don't know if you learned anything from this. This is I should stop doing this. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.